straight to what actually works. You are tuned into episode 2 of PYP, the Blue and Yellow podcast by Cosmo. Zero time, zero energy, no problem. Today, today's mission is to build healthy habits when you have a very last free time. And here to share his everyday fitness practice hacks, we have Wesley. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Hello, hello. Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me.
All right. So, Mr. Wesley, we have few questions that we want to ask you. So, the first question is, what is fitness important to you?
Why is fitness important to me?
Yes.
That's a very opinionated question. I think, in my perspective, why fitness is important is I have a mantra, it's like a word for me, to be able to live while I'm living. So basically, able to move, I'm able to maneuver, I'm able to do things when at a certain age. Because usually, when people, of course, people usually live a very long life, but there's a certain time where they're able to move some part of their body or they can't
True.
do certain thing. So I think the reason why I'm building a good fitness habit will be able to do things while I'm still living.
So, it's basically like your future planning.
Yeah, basically a future planning, an investment,
Investment.
to my health. Yeah.
All right. So, share to us your typical fitness activities in a day since you want to be shaped in the next future, future planning.
Okay, so basically my daily activity, right? I would say as a lecturer, I think one of the things that we do as a thing we do in the daily stuff will be walking around classroom to classroom, and I think also moving up and down on the stairs.
Up and down.
Up and down on the stairs. Okay, since we have 2-story for our office and everything, going classes to classes, so it's a bit far.
Is it sure that's the part? But
So
what if we have an elevator?
No, I would not take the elevator. Definitely.
For sure?
For sure.
For sure.
That's my daily fitness thing already, walking around. And I think if I have a few minutes of a day, I think I would spend 30 minutes running maybe. But that is like during the weekend and all.
During the weekend.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So moving on to our next question. Why do some individuals quit their fitness goals after just a week or two?
That's a good question. Why do people quit in a week or two?
Yeah.
I think one of them might be unrealistic expectation, because we are living in a world of social media and people see like a lot of progress. They're posting a lot of things like their achievement and all, and they expect it's an overnight result. So I think it's kind of becoming more I would say when they cannot achieve this certain level of result in a day, and they tend to give up. So for me, it's not really a healthy vision for that.
Healthy vision.
A healthy vision for that. Yeah.
So basically, like let's say I spend 3 days in the gym.
Yeah, people and then they expect something like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go big after 3 days, but it doesn't work that way. So usually, when it comes to fitness, you have to be resilient, you have to be disciplined, and you have to be very committed towards your work, towards your craft, I would say. But that's why people quit. They expect an overnight result.
So if you became my coach, so you can shape me, right?
No, as I said, you have to be resilient. You have to
Okay.
show commitment, and that's why when people don't get the result they want overnight, they tend to you know what, forget about it. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
All right, true. All right, moving on to the next question. With someone like you who is busy, schedule, it's either school or work, how can they start their fitness?
Uh, that's a good question. How to start in a busy schedule? As you know, we kan tanya ni 24 hour.
True.
You know, in a day we have 24 hours, so it's impossible to not fit in a little bit of activity there. And I think one of the few things people need to know is doing an exercise doesn't actually need to be 1 or 3 hour long. It can be also 30 to 15 minutes should be fine already.
So it's a simple thing.
It's a simple thing actually. Even running, you can do it like 30 minutes, 25. You can run already 2 kilometers, then done. Call it a day.
So usually, if I'm not mistaken, so you like to jog, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not
definitely.
mistaken. So it's any places it still counts.
Any places still count.
Alright.
You can run anywhere. It takes only 15 to 20 minutes of your day. Impossible. You don't have 30 minutes, right? in a
Does
day.
running from problem count?
Running from problem. It does.
It does.
I guess
It does.
I think
like
it does.
Daily work, right? Okay. So how can a person go on with exercise when they are completely exhausted after a long day at work?
Oh, completely exhausted after a long day at work.
Let's say, for example, you spend the whole day having a meeting, going here, meeting there, here and there, and then you feel exhausted after working hours.
I think that's the part of where people need to have this kind of mindset. When building a certain habit, you cannot think of working out. You guys cannot think working out is something tiring. It should be an escape. How to build a habit in fitness, you cannot think working out should make you more tired. Yes, of course, definitely. It will make you more tired. It will make you more exhausted. But there's a mindset change there. When you start working out, when you start building a healthy habit, you have to look at it in a different perspective, like an escape. So once you're exhausted, you have to think about exercising should be energizing, should be refreshing for you guys. So one of the thing is, instead of maybe orang push to your limit, atau I disagree pulang, pushing through your limits atau you need to rest. But one thing for sure that you need to know is changing your perspective about fitness habit ani. You should think about lifting weight, going to the gym, running should be in a form of exercising atau should be a thing to re-energize you guys. It helps your health in return. It's a good investment. So you cannot think, I'm so tired, I don't want to work out. Cannot like that. You have to think about, you know what, I'm gonna work out. It's gonna re-energize myself through working out. Yeah, I think that's the misconception now. People always think, too tired, I'm not gonna work out.
All right. So does that actually counts as well? Let's say if you do fitness with your team members or your classmates, does that actually motivates as well?
In the group setting?
Yeah.
I think yeah, because of course nowadays in Brunei we have a lot of run culture, we have a lot of societies, fitness society, we have a lot of fitness event going on in Brunei where a group of people meeting each other and then going through group setting workout. I think that's one of the things that is very beautiful about working out. It's actually when you're in a group setting, it actually help you push your goal and then push towards your motivation lah. But that's the thing. Tapi at the same time different lah because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert. Okay, I like working out alone. I like doing stuff alone because I'm comfortable that way. But I think it's in a certain people, certain level. If you are comfortable in a group setting, then it usually help them because extrovert they like people around them. So I think it pushes their energy.
All right. That's cool. So since we have talked about when it comes to exhausted, so now we're moving on to the next question, which is what is the best quick workout for people with a very limited time? Not exhausted, but limited time.
Going back, that goes back to my previous statement just now. As I said, even though you have a limited time, taking at least 15 to 20 minutes of your day should not be a problem because again, we are living in a world where 24-hour exists. Indahkan 24 jam itu nada masa.
True. Scrolling TikToks does
Yeah,
work.
scrolling TikTok apa limited time, you should have at least a time. I think going home as I think in a routine cycle kalau in the Brunei routine cycle is like 8 to 5, right? School is always 8 to 5 also.
True.
So I think after 5 o'clock, 5 to 6 o'clock, you can actually just go out in your neighborhood and then just walk.
So there's no excuse,
There's
right?
no excuse,
There's
just
no
run.
excuse.
Just 20 minutes of your time should be enough. You sweat, you walk, done.
Right.
Your goal is achieved. It always starts small.
All right. So since our target audience is our students as well and our local Bruneians, so how can a student or a desk worker stay active while studying or staying all day? Like if they say they are sitting all day long at work.
I think this one, I have how to stay active as a in the desk.
Yeah,
setting,
for
right?
example, like for
Like
us,
us,
like
yeah.
if we're doing work.
I think it starts with the small thing lah. It's always the small thing. Like I think we Bruneian have a habit macam nyuruh orang. Macam kalau kan if we were going to the ATM or going to buy food, macam instead of letting other people macam balikan withdrawkan aku cash. Why not just do it yourself? Walk, you know. That's a small thing, you know. That's the habit. It's the building up habit. Even though you walk to a certain point A to point B, you're already working out. you're technically working out. Okay, so I think we have to be uncomfortable. We have to be uncomfortable beyond our workstation so that then we get our get up and walk instead of letting people bah, you guys going out for lunch, bah, just tap out for me lah, and you just sit there, not doing anything. So instead, why not follow the friend, go out, or people are going out macam ikut sila,
True. So since we are living in near the airport mall areas as well, so it's a good
Yeah,
motivation
exactly.
for us to walk around.
We have everything here,
Sightseeing
so,
as well.
yeah, sightseeing
Sightseeing.
also.
Take it as a
We have a
fitness.
lot of availability to walk here, so just walk. Yeah.
All right. So sometimes fitness isn't just about moving.
Mm-mm.
It's all about food as well. So how
true,
do
true.
we actually eat clean on a tight budget, especially for us? We have students as well, limited money.
Correct. Of course, in fitness, there's always going to be a lot of drawback. We have to take care of our body, resting, and at the same time, food. Food is the most important part because it's our fuel to able to move and everything. And especially for in a tight budget, I would say, be careful, plan early with your what do you call that thing? Where people
Lunch budget.
pre-plan meal,
Pre-plan
your meal early of the month. Okay, so sometimes when you plan a healthy diet, doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend almost like 100, 200 on a meat. Okay, so we can also pre-plan our meal by setting up maybe below $50 per okay already. Per day, $1 you can already eat a rice and chicken and an egg. That's enough already. Remove the sambal. remove the sambal.
For sure, right? Nasi katut doesn't count as a
nasi katut
budget,
doesn't
right?
count, yeah, doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
All you need is rice, chicken, and egg. Done. You are living on a budget and healthy lifestyle already. And of course, a little bit of veggie lah. You have to put a veggie in there also.
All right. So since in terms of a tight budget, so how much water should we drink in a day?
25 gallon.
25 gallon, that's crazy.
I'm kidding. I think this one, as much as you can for me. I don't have a certain rule of thumb when it comes to water. I would say drink as much as you can and go to the toilet as much as you can. Yeah. Because one of the important part of our body is our kidney, our heart, and of course our lung and everything. Everything needs water. So we have to drink a lot of water.
Water, not 25 gallon, right?
Not just 25 gallon. No. If you can 25 gallon, but go ahead. 25 gallon.
All right. So last question for our podcast today is a message to our viewers who needs that push to start their fitness step today.
Message to you guys. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of being judged. Don't be scared of trying. Don't be scared of failing. I know, again, like I said just now, we live in a world of social media where peer pressure is everywhere.
Yeah.
You see a lot of achievement, about fitness achievement, you tend to be scared. Kadang kan ucap FOMO dia.
Yeah, true.
Macam, people are running, mau dia berlarian ni. But don't be scared of doing it. Just run. It's your body. Why are you scared of being judged? In the end of the day, the investment goes back to you guys. And it's not our place also to judge people. Again, I think one of the things that is stopping people from doing fitness is the scared of being judged.
True.
So again, don't be afraid. It's fine if you're fun size or you're skinny like me. Go to the gym, run, whatever. It's for you, not for anyone, but it's for you.
Future planning.
Future planning. Yeah. Especially again, I have 4 nephews. So one of my planning is I want to make sure my nephew I'm able to catch up with my nephew.
All right.
So being healthy.
All right. Thank you so much. Huge thanks to Mr. Wesley for showing us that staying fit doesn't have to be complicated or boring. That's our episode for today, bringing you easy step to win your day. Thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs that support to a stronger and better health. See you all again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Brunei's first daily live podcast, BYP at 4, made for you. Bye.